Hello?
Hi.
Hi, wipe your screen for me, sweetheart.
I will. Sorry, hold on. I really wasn't expecting you to pick me. This is the first time I
Everybody
ever
excited
tried.
today. What's your name, baby?
Alana.
Alana. Your name is Alana.
Yes.
Alana, don't have your hair cut off. There we go. Alana, where are you calling us from? Where do you live?
I live in Illinois, Danville.
Okay, Illinois. How old are you, babe?
I'm 40.
40. What you do for a living?
I work in accounting for a third-party administrator. I also have a side business. I bake cakes on the side, trying to build that business.
You do what, honey? Accounting. Name is Alana, Illinois, 40. Work in accounting, and what else?
I bake cakes on the side. I have a business called Cakes by Alana. So I'm trying to build that business, but accounting pays the bills.
Accounting pays the bills. Okay. Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have 7.
You have 7 kids, really, Alana? So you pushed 7 kids out of your vagina?
The last one I had a C-section, but yes. Yes, ma'am.
How old are your 7 kids?
The oldest,
how old are your 7 kids, honey?
They are 22, 20, 18, 16, 12, I'm so nervous, 8, and 1. I'll be 1 is a year. He'll be 2 in September.
Okay. By how many men?
3.
3. Why you not with the man you had a 1-year-old with?
There was some infidelity. So my 8-year-old and my 1-year-old are both with him. We were engaged, but there was some infidelity and it didn't work out. So it was time to move on.
So have you ever been married?
Yes, I was married to the father of my oldest 4 children. Okay.
Oldest 4? But wait, you said you got kids. Oh, you got 1 child. The 12-year-old has her own child.
Yeah, she has a separate father. Okay. Yes.
So you was married to 4 of the children's dad. Yes. And then you were engaged to the last 2. But he cheated.
Yes.
Okay. So we got Alana, Illinois, 40, accounting. Also, she bakes cakes. Mom of 7 kids, by 3 men, married once, engaged once, and then 1 she just had a child by. What kind of man you looking for now?
Another mom of 7. Why are y'all coming out the woodworks? Like, I feel like there's been so many serial baby mamas on the Kendra show lately. I don't know. Maybe this is the last resort? Last stop? I don't know. I really don't know. But I didn't know that there was that many serial baby mamas out here like this. Like 7. So I want to say serial baby mama. If you got 3 kids and up, you're a serial baby mama.
3 baby daddies.
And 3 baby daddies and all of that. Like, so Miss Alana, Lord have mercy. 40 years old, 7 kids, 3 baby daddies. The first 4 kids is by her ex-husband. Then a 12-year-old has his own father, to quote them.
Love that one.
He got his own father. And then the last 2, the 8-year-old and the 1-year-old, she was engaged to that baby daddy, but there was some cheating. At this point, you gotta just cut your losses, ma'am.
I was about to say that.
He was about to marry you with 5 kids.
I mean,
can he? Come on now.
Sometimes you gotta take one bird in hand. It might be some fidelity issues. You ain't the most of desirables of, you know what I mean, in a position like that. I know he know what he stepped into, but y'all expect these men to take y'all real serious after you done went down that route. You got X amount of kids and baby daddies and all of that.
I don't know. How serious can he take you?
Really?
I'm sorry.
I'm just honestly, this is part of the reason, you know, that rhetoric exists, like why you shouldn't be in that kind of situation. Like if you got 4 kids with a man, 3 you stay. Like anything other than that, like you're spreading yourself very thin, and the next man is not going to take you as serious as you think he is. That's just the real long and short of it.
Yeah. So, and then also, she says works in accounting and then she bakes cakes. I think Quentin said something like this in the comments. If you don't make money from those other jobs, they just hobbies. Yeah, you're right, Quentin. You are right, because that baking the cakes, that's just your hobby. Like you bake cakes for the church on Sunday. Right. Like that's not not a business.
Right. Are you anybody buying said cakes?
Well, she said she said what pays her bills is the accounting. So you should have just said that. Lead the baking the cakes to the, you talk to him about that on the date, whatever date you managed to get.
Surprise him with the cakes. How about that?
That might help your chances. Bake him a cake.
Cakes. Right. Man,
bake him a nice pound cake.
But that I think that comes from they trying to overcompensate. You got 9 kids, you got 19 kids, so you got to have at least 8 jobs. So I do this. Well, they're not jobs, but trying to overcompensate, trying to look fit, make everybody feel like you some kind of super wonder mom or something. Right. You got one job. Man.
Right. That's just a hobby. I agree. It's just a hobby. That's not no job. Yeah. So let's get into what type of man she looking for.
A God-fearing man. Got to put God first. That's important to me. I'm realizing. Somebody that if he has children, he has to be a good father. Somebody who, I don't necessarily need somebody to take care of me, but as long as he can handle his own. I just want somebody that respects women, respects children, somebody that loves his mother. Because if he loves his mother, he's going to love women and respect women. And just somebody that has good morals, good all around morals. That's what I want. Good values, good morals.
What are your deal breakers?
Cheating.
So we see what type of man she looking for. Now all of a sudden she want a God-fearing man. Where was the God-fearing when you was married to the first husband and you divorced him? Where was that?
Was he a heathen? That's what you telling me? He was this big heathen.
Where was the God-fearing on your part? Are you a God-fearing woman? That's one thing. She said if he has kids, he has to be a good father to those kids.
Who determines that?
Who determines that? He has to love his mother, because if he loves his mother, then he loves all women, whatever she said.
False.
Why does that have to equate? Just because a man loves his mother, he might be an F-boy. He might be just completely turned off.
He will comb your hair with a backhand and go tell mama how much he love her and take her to church on Sunday. That ain't the same.
Right. Those are two different. Yes, those are two different relationships. A mother-son relationship and a husband-wife romantic relationships are two different things.
It's different
if
levels.
It is the same, then we get into Norman Bates territory here.
We have a problem.
Yeah. So you don't want that to be the same. And you can't equate that love that he has for his mother towards you and all women.
And you gotta, what else? Let me expound on that just a slight bit. You gotta watch that as well, because that becomes a competition kind of thing. Like, innocently enough, like she's gonna compare the relationship that you had with your mother to her, like in the way she did it now, and it'll be in the reverse way. You know what I mean? Like, it'll be a jostle. Like, she's want to jostle for the love that you give your mother, basically. Like, I've seen this before. I've seen that take place in certain ways. Like, she wants to compare y'all's relationships, the relationship that the man would have with his mother. Yeah. Gotta always be careful about that.
Yep. So let's see what type of deal breakers she has.
Lying. That's my deal breakers. That's it. And if you're not a Christian, I need that. That's important to me. I realize that now.
Alana, now more likely you're going to be a highlight, and it's definitely going to be a conversation about you having 7 kids, and you know your younger child is 1.
Yes.
So what would you say to the man that's concerned that you have 7 kids and one of the children are actually 1 year old?
I would say that I do what I have to do, and I'm not looking for someone to save me or save my children, because I have 3 of my children have grown up and they're in college. One is just graduating and is going to college. So I know how to be a mother and be a woman and hold things down when I've had to. Like I said, I'm an entrepreneur. I want to build my cake business, but since it's not taking care of everything, I know what I have to do. So, accounting, like I said, pays the bills. So I'm a good woman. I'm not asking someone to come and save me and my children. I just want someone who can add to my life and I can add to theirs.
So how many kids are actually in your home?
Right now, I have 5 in the home. One's about to leave for college, so I will have 4 in the home as of August.
Gotcha. Okay. So did we do your deal breakers?
Yes, you went over the deal breakers, Kendra. She just
have a
set up
checklist and did it and didn't write or think like, what's going through this woman's mind while she's doing this?
I don't know. Like, she literally said lying was the deal breaker.
And something else. The same thing, back to back. Like you just weren't paying attention to what you said.
I don't know what be going on in her mind. Like la 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 la. That feels like what's going on in her mind.
Yes, yes, yes. The skipping through the forest music. But let me say this, like, although she might claim that she doesn't want a man to come save her, like that might be true, but she's minimizing the effect of having children in your home. Like things happen like that are outside your control. Like he's gonna have to have some kind of involvement. You can't just minimize the fact that you got 4 kids in your house. Like it means nothing. Like, oh no, it just they're here. I don't need you to come rescue me. I only got 4 in the home. And it's like you trying to downplay it. Like that's a big part of it. And not only that, like would he have to participate and or let's say the kid's gonna come first in in y'all's in rhetoric and the way y'all believe, and that's fine. If you believe your kids come first, I'm not mad at that. Your kids come first. But that means this man is going to be in the back burner. So again, like it's going to have an effect. If something happened with the kids, it's going to affect something that's going on with y'all. You know what I mean? And that's just true. Like you can't minimize that. Like it doesn't happen. It doesn't exist. You're not going to have any interaction. These 4 kids are not going to be any consequence to you in that home. And then on top of that, you got a 1-year-old. So
yeah.
We're talking about decision making now. Like you 40, like those things matter. Those things come into play. You know what I mean? Like all of that comes into play. Your whole profile is going to come into play when you're talking about you got 7 kids, this and this and that, 40 years. Like all of this has to be brought up. So for her she's not the only one, but for them to minimize the children. It's like, oh no, you ain't got to pay nothing. No, you don't have to do anything. No, he's going to be around. There's going to be some interaction. It's going to be something to that. It's going to be something.
Right. And it's hard to believe that you don't want a man to come save you. It's hard to believe whether you need him to come save you or not. I'm just having a hard time believing that you don't want him to save you, that you don't want him to pay no bills. Oh, I got all the bills taken care of. All you have to do is just be here. Mm-hmm. Ain't no woman want no man to just be there, like in the sense of providing and things like that. Now they may authority wise, they may want him to just exist and not, know, have any say, but provision, she want him to contribute to that household.
For sure.
And this is not appeasing. And that you got 4 kids still in the house. Yeah, that 18-year-old is leaving, but that doesn't make it sound any better.
No.
So I don't know. Like they always do that. Well, I got X amount of kids and X amount of kids are out the house.
Minimize
okay, but you still had a lot of kids. And these kids are within the age range that they still might need to ask mama for some help. They not completely on their own. She got a 22-year-old, 18. Even if they're out the house, when you were that age, you still have to ask mama for something.
Mama was a resource still.
Right.
They're kids. They still kids. Like they're not
Right.
fully established grown adults 100%. Yeah.
Right. They might be in college. They might need something. Like even if they're in college, they might come home from the summer or for holiday. So that man still got to see them kids.
Again, like yes, but you trying to it's all about your kids. Your kids come first, but you trying to minimize them when it comes to a man being in your presence. Like you can't have it both ways.
No,
you understand? Like,
no, you cannot.
Liars, cheaters, and people that don't believe in Jesus.
Okay. What about, should he look a certain way?
I'm only 5 feet tall, so as long as he's taller than me, but that doesn't. Yeah, so that is. So he doesn't have to be super tall. I just want somebody taller than me. I prefer a black male.
Pushing out all the babies.
He doesn't have to be, but I do. I mean, I love my people, so. But it doesn't have to be. But I mean, I definitely want to be attracted to him and him attracted to me. But I like all types. You know, just taller than me.
Just taller than you.
And all his teeth.
All his teeth, taller than you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, should he make a certain amount of money?
He can't be living in poverty. I mean, because a certain amount of money, it also depends on where you live. You know, I live in Illinois. You know, people that live in California, the cost of living is different there. So depends on where he lives. He cannot live in poverty. Nobody on welfare, and I'm not judging, but like, you know, I want him to be able to hold his own no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I know that we all, you know, sometimes there are certain circumstances, but he just has to be able to pay his own bills and also be able to do a little bit more than that. I like to go on vacation. I like to go out to eat. I like to travel, you know, nothing excessive. I'm not rich by any means, but he just has to be able to take care of himself and be able to do a little bit extra because I like to do
where you going sometimes. With all them damn kids?
So let me ask you, you mentioned California, so the guy doesn't have to be in Illinois?
No, he doesn't. I would like him to be in close proximity to me, but he doesn't necessarily have to be in Illinois. No.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam. You mentioned you were.
Oh my God. So where is she going to be traveling with a 1-year-old and all these kids that are still in the house? The 16-year-old, 12-year-old, 8-year-old, and 1-year-old is still in the house. What is she going to leave the kids with the 16-year-old?
See?
While you out traveling with this man?
Sure.
So, I like to do a bit of traveling. When did traveling become a requirement?
Insane. This is insane. You don't need a rescue. He don't need it. It's no matter how much money he make. Come on now.
It do matter.
It matters. It matters. Because he got to be a travelisha as well. Like, what if he could just maintain himself? I ain't got no travel money. We can't do Dubai, you know. We can't do that.
What's wrong with that? Like, I like to go out to eat. So you ain't got no money to put on the food bill?
I'm saying it's all on me. Or them Grim Lords got to come too.
He got to take you, wine and dine you, take you traversing across the world. What did you bring to the table?
Come on.
Besides kids, mouths to feed.
Now. Come on.
Yeah, it was something else she had said. Oh, about the poverty and living on welfare. How many men is really living on welfare? They don't give welfare out to men like that.
Single men, like, you know, unless you got your kids, you might get a little something, but that ain't nothing to, you know.
A single man.
You worried about his situation for a reason. Like, I mean, man, I don't know what kind of bums y'all running into that try to come up off women with 7 kids. Like, you screening for something that's not even probably coming your way. Like, that ain't no come up. Like, maybe a chick with 1 kid in a 5-bedroom might be a come up to a F-19, but 7 kids, that ain't like, Come on now.
Right.
You might get them types. Yeah, but come on, stop.
Right. He can barely get a piece of chicken. I know he's not getting a big piece of chicken, but he can barely he's barely getting a piece of chicken in this household.
There's crumb snatching grim lords in here.
So
who knows what the hell's going on over there? But that's that he can't, like, he's gonna take advantage of you.
Right.
Stop and go somewhere.
But, let's see the Kendra cam. Now she said she was 5 foot. So short little thing.
Spitting out them damn babies left and right.
Let's see.
You're 5 feet tall.
I was not prepared. I've never even tried. I cannot believe you. Okay, hold on.
Just do the cam.
You can get a good.
Just
hold this camera back. Hold on.
Do the Kendra cam.
This
Stop
is me. Hold on. Hold
qualifying.
it so they can see me.
Look at
Can you see me?
Okay.
I'm all them kids.
I mean, you look like you're in shape. You had a baby a year ago?
Oh, yeah. She bounces back fast.
Yeah.
You look pretty amazing.
Thank you.
And you just had a baby, what,
He'll be
almost 2 years ago?
He'll be 2 in September, yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Now, when was your last relationship, Alana?
The last relationship was with the father of my youngest 2 children.
Why.
We ended about a year ago next month.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
About a year ago next month.
Was it your child's father?
Yes.
So there's no reconciliation there?
No.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
3 flaws I have to work on. I'm a workaholic, and I guess I have to be. I have a lot of children, so I have to be.
Yes.
I second guess myself a whole lot, and 3rd flaw. I don't know. Maybe I'm too stressing of people. I don't know. I wasn't prepared for that. I don't know.
Girl, you called me.
I know, but I watch you all the time, but I've never, ever tried. And I was just literally 10 seconds after I tried to join, you accepted me. So,
but
what does that got to do with your flaws?
Not, it's not an essay.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with your flaws? You've been here. You ain't had no problem spitting your wants and your deal breakers. Now, when it comes to your flaws, I'm so nervous. Oh, get out of here, man. Get out.
Can we talk about these flaws? The part for me was the second guessing. You ain't second guess none of them baby daddies you was with. You ain't second guess divorcing that first baby daddy.
Right.
You ain't second guess calling off that engagement with the third baby daddy. Ain't none of the choices you done made to lead you to be a mama 7 was second guessed.
That's your flaw. That you don't
but that's your flaw. Right. And then that you too trusting. Okay. Yeah, you probably is.
You got to start with the good flaws.
What, you trusted your baby daddies and he lied to you?
Yeah, I think
that's
you're lying to yourself. And Kendra's funny. I see the shade. Like, y'all love her, but here's the shade. Like, it's no reconciliation. She's trying to tell you, like, that's your last
you need to go
opportunity.
Back.
Yeah, like, these ain't gonna come. They ain't coming like buses every 15 minutes. You need to sit with a little cheating shit and let you. You know what I mean? He accepted you with 4. How many other kids? She had 4, 3, 5.
She had 5 kids at that point. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the brother situation. He might have had some kids, might have not. But it's like, it's not gonna be a perfect scenario. This is the delusion with you biddies, man. You think you're gonna get it perfect. It's gonna be faithful, and he's gonna just be everything that you can't. You're not gonna get that after you've gave the best of you to others or however the mathematics go. Now you might get a good man. You might get a real solid good man, but this perfect specimen that you're trying to describe, and he'll never have a wandering eye, and just that old roast beef sandwich box are just gonna keep him just entertained, just spitting out babies. Like, I mean, come on, there's other women out here, there's other, he might have other options and things like that. You're gonna have to compete or just let it rock. I'm sorry to say it, but it's just the truth.
Yeah. And then you know, her cousin said that she snapped back and all of that and whatnot, but that's on the outside. What that womb has been through. She said so 6 of the births was vaginally, and then the last one was C-section. So, wow, you could just imagine.
You brought forth 3 legacies. And God knows whoever else might have been smacking up in that in between. I doubt you had a baby with every man you ever laid with.
So this is what you got to give to that man. What if the man wanted some kids? At 40?
That's out. That's out. With 7? That's out.
Yeah, that's out. And then another part that I was thinking is that if the baby daddy, the last baby daddy, if he was just so bad, you gave him a baby almost recently. 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Because that one about to be 2. So that means you were in geriatric pregnancy, risking your life for a man that you was going to leave anyway.
Fidelity issues, quote unquote.
Like, I wonder when the cheating came in.
Yeah.
Was it before you had the second baby? Before the first baby? We don't know.
Listening to these dizzies telling you how quick you snap back and go ahead, girl, you can do better. And influence. I can see what's going on here. You think it's still something out there for you.
It's not.
You left something on the table. It's not.
You took all the crumbs off the table. It's clean.
Yeah, that's it. Yes.
So.
It's not like a test. You know?
I'm a workaholic. I second guess myself a lot, and I'm very trusting of people, but I don't know if I have a lot of flaws within myself because I really think I'm a good person. You know,
flaws within
I think I'm a good person. I do what I have to do. I'm a good mother. I'm a good human being. I don't try to down people. I don't. I want to look out for people. Today, I gave this lady gas because she needed gas. She stopped me on the street, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's do this. Alana, Illinois. 40. What's the age range you would date?
37 to 50.
37 to 50. And you said he can have kids, right?
I prefer he have kids because I'm not having it anymore.
Yeah. She ain't having no more kids. All right, so we got Alana, Illinois, 40, accounting. Also, she bakes cakes on the side. Mom to 7 kids. She was married once, and she was also engaged once. She'll date 37 to 50. You don't have to be in Illinois. Okay, Alana, have you download the Kendra G Singles dating app?
No, I have not. I will, though.
Okay. You have to download it because that's how the guy has to reach out to you.
Okay.
So what will your
save your gigabytes?
Alana 84. That's my name on most things.
Okay. So her name will be
ALAUNA 84.
ALAUNA 84. Okay, go set up your profile so the man that's watching can have a chance to reach out to you. Okay. All right, and it's what kind of phone do you have? iPhone or Android?
Android for life.
First version.
Go to your Google Play Store and type in Kendra G Singles, and the dating app will come down.
Okay.
All right, Alana 84 will be her name on the dating
my
app.
zodiac sign, Capricorn. Capricorn.
ALAUN. Wait, hold on. Make sure they know your name. ALAUNA.
Don't worry about it.
Her name on the app. And yes, she's a Cap. I didn't ask you. I'm sorry. She's a Capricorn.
Oh.
I'm sorry. She's a Capricorn. All right, Alana, boo, you keep me posted how it goes, babe.
I will. Thank you, Kendra. Love you.
Love you more. Bye.
So, final thoughts.
Miss
Alana.
Miss Alana with 7 babies. Sorry to tell you, 40 years old, multiple baby daddies. I think you should just take what you can get. This she doesn't seem like the most terrible of woman. I'm not gonna throw her in the bad basket already, but the delusion is definitely there. You don't have flaws. He ain't gonna have to deal with these kids in no way, shape, or form. Nothing. Travel is a must. Where you going with all them damn Grimlords? I don't get it. I sit here we do this. show regularly. We come through these episodes. We will watch a lot of Kendra. I'm no closer to getting it than I was when we first started, or when she first started doing the show. I ain't no closer to getting it. So I guess we'll never get that. But you're gonna have to come down on some of these perfect expectations if you're trying to do anything. That man that you was with, that you had that 8-year-old and the 1-year-old with, that might have been your last ship. You want Kendra, she ain't tell you, but I don't know if is somebody gonna tell her? I don't think you need to download the app. I don't know how much is coming your way. You can save your megabytes.
Right.
I mean, save your space. You can save your space and download something else. So my final thoughts.
How about you go download a game for one of them kids?
Right. Yeah.
That's what you need to do.
There you go. Word.
Save the app for somebody else because save that gigabytes for something else.
Save your $5 a week because you ain't gonna be getting no likes and hit ups and all that. It's not gonna happen.
Right. And again, I have to ask the question: what quality man is going to go DM her? She might get somebody, but is he gonna be what she looking for? No. It's just not. Sorry. That's just the reality of the thing. And and we're here to give a reality check as well. And she may not be a bad person. I don't know. I don't know what her character is like or whatnot. So, but all these kids, ain't nobody signing up for. No. Ain't nobody signing up for that.
No, that's gonna hinder you. You can try to minimize them all you want. You could try all you want.
It's gonna hinder you.
They're going to be some way in effect. They're involved. They're around. They're here. They're kids. Things happen. He's gonna have to deal with it. Like you're gonna have to deal with it. Saying that he ain't gonna incur no problems is like saying you're not gonna incur any problems. He's going to. It's going to be something. It's going to. They're kids. There's always something. Right.
And even for a single mom of one child, it's very hard for her out here in a dating pool, to find a man. You got 7 kids, whether a few of them is out the house or not. That's gonna matter to a man.
Yep.
So that's all we're saying. It's going to matter.
Yeah.
No matter how much you try to minimize it, it's going to matter. And once you understand that it matters, maybe you can come down off of those expectations.
Right.
And if you get a decent gentleman come your way, take him.
Right.
Or you might need to go back to your baby daddy and see if y'all can reconcile that.
Word.
Maybe he wasn't so bad. Maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just about being realistic. Like, I know the internet and the time of the internet makes you think that you can have whatever you want to, is instant gratification and all of that, but real life doesn't work like that. So it just real life, you just don't get to put it out in the atmosphere and just I'm gonna hope that it comes my way. Real life, you have to work for stuff. You have to qualify. You have to
meritocracy. You got to earn, especially there. Like where she's at, with all the competition. Like, I mean, that's a hard sell right there.
It is a hard sell.
You're gonna have to earn that. You have to compete or whatever. Like there's other chickens in the hen house where you're gonna have to deal with that.
Right.
That's it.
Then you might want to bake some of them cakes and send them to him and see if that'll help.
Maybe. All else fail.
Right. If all else fail, bake him some cakes and send him his way.
Nobody want them damn sponge cakes. Cakes ain't making no noise, man.
But this just goes to show for any of the young ladies that are watching, if you already a single mom, you got 1 kid, or you ain't even had no kids yet. You can't allow yourself to get here. Do not allow yourself to get here. We understand that life happens things happen, and you might have ended up as a single mother. Hey, life happens. But when you keep allowing yourself to be in those positions where you having multiple kids by multiple men, the odds are not in your favor.
And you keep
It's just
gambling.
not. You
But
keep gambling.
Gambling though.
So
You don't know when to quit.
So don't end up here is what I'm saying. Like, so that's all I got.
Last resort. And Kendra's last resort. Anyway, y'all heard what we think. More importantly, we want to know what you guys think. So get down there in the comments. Let us know if you agree, disagree. We were on base, off base. You know, we are 360-degree thinkers on this platform. Free thought. We celebrate it, promote it. Number one here. Leave a like on your way out. Sub up if you so choose to. And we'll be back real soon with some more of this dating show foolishness. Thank y'all for coming out. Y'all have a good night and be safe.